Hello everyone, today our topic is how to send Slack notification for Flowdacity lead. So here my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new lead from Flowdacity, then automatically I'm going to capture the details of that lead and I'm going to use those lead details to send a new message on my Slack channel to my team. So for that I have to build a simple connection between Flowdacity and Slack. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. In Pabbly Connect, I have to use trigger and action. In trigger application, I'm going to use Flowdacity. In action application, I'm going to use Slack. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can send Slack notification for Flowdacity leads. So I'm receiving a lot of leads in Flowdacity. And now I want to share these lead details with my team on Slack so that we can connect with our leads and fulfill their requirements. So for that, what I want is that whenever I receive a new lead in Flowdacity, then automatically I'm going to capture these details of the lead and then I'm going to share this as a message to my team on Slack. So for this, what I have to do is I have to build a connection between Flowdacity and Slack, and for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which requires zero coding and programming skills. And for that, I have to open a new tab and search for pabbly.com. And this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly. Here we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly, you can just sign up for free and it will take only 2 minutes of your time and you will get 100 of tasks free every month. Or if you already have an account, you can just sign in and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I have to click here on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect and this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here, this is the workflow section and we can see all the workflows that we will create here. And this is the folder section. We can create new folder here and we can save any workflow in any particular folder that we want. Now here, I want to create a new workflow. For that, I have to click here on this Create Workflow button and this window will pop up. Here I have to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to send Slack notification for Flowdacity leads, and I'm going to select the folder where I want to save my workflow. So I'm going to open this tab and I'm going to select my folder. So I want to save this workflow in this particular folder of Slack, so I'm going to select that and I'm going to click on create. And this will take us to this most important window of our workflow. Here we have two boxes, trigger and action. So these are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow and action will just follow that. So we have to set up our trigger first, and here my trigger application is going to be Flowdacity. So I'm going to select Flowdacity here and now I have to give a trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab. So Pabbly step trigger will be my trigger event and this is going to trigger when a webhook step is triggered in your bot flow. So I'm going to select this and now I'm going to connect Flowdacity with Pabbly Connect, and for that I have to follow all this instruction. And first I have to copy this webhook URL and now I will go to Flowdacity and here I have created this chatbot of lead generation. So I'm going to use this. So I'm going to show you this chatbot and this is my flow of chatbot. So I'm going to use this particular chatbot. So I'm going to connect this with Pabbly Connect. So for connecting Flowdacity with Pabbly Connect, I have to scroll down and in the integrations, I have Pabbly. So I have to drag Pabbly here and I'm going to drop this in my flow. Now I'm going to add this with my last flow step. So I'm going to add here and I'm going to add these two steps together. So I have added Pabbly here. Now I'm going to configure Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click here on this configure button and here I have to paste my webhook URL. So I'm going to paste that webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste that here and I'm going to click on test the request. So I'm going to click here. I will go back to Pabbly Connect and here we can see that I have received this response. So in the response, I have this test value. So it welcomes with hi and I have the services, which is website developer and the name is answer value. Email is test@email.com and I have this additional information, which is answer value. So I have received the response and this means that I have successfully connected Pabbly Connect with Flowdacity. Now I will go back to Flowdacity and I'm going to publish my chatbot. So I'm going to click here on this publish button. So my chatbot is published. Now I will go back to Pabbly Connect and here I have to click on reCAPTCHA webhook response. I will click on yes and here it is waiting for webhook response. So how I'm going to get this webhook response? For that I have to generate a new lead in Flowdacity. And for generating this lead, I will go back to Flowdacity and I will click on share. And I'm going to copy this link of typebot. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to open my typebot link in a new tab. So I have opened my chatbot or typebot. Now what I need to do is I need to generate a new lead. So for that I have to start my bot by clicking here on this hi button. And now it is asking for my name. So my name is going to be test user. I'm going to send this. Now it says, great, nice to meet you, test user. What's the best email we can reach you at? So I have to give my email address. So my email address will be testuser@pabblytudes.com and I'm going to send this. I'm interested in content marketing. So I'm going to select that service. And now it is asking for, can you tell me a bit more about your needs? So I'm going to type my need here. So my need is, I want more ideas for content marketing. So I'm going to send this. And here it says, perfect. We will get back to you at testuser@pabblytudes.com. So I have given all the answers and I have created this new lead. Now we'll go back to Pabbly Connect. And here we can see I have received this response. So in the welcome, I have this message which is hi, services are content marketing and the name of my lead is test user. Email is testuser@pabblytudes.com and we have this additional information which is I want more ideas for content marketing. So these were the details that I have filled as the answer in the Flowdacity chatbot. So I have received all the lead details here. Now what I need to do is I need to use these lead details and I want to send a message to my team on Slack so that they can have the lead details and we can connect with our lead to fulfill their requirements. Now for that, I have to open this actions tab and here my action application is going to be Slack. So I'm going to select Slack here and I have to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab and send channel message will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And I'm going to connect Slack with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect. I will click on add new connection and I will connect with Slack. Now for connecting Slack, I have to give my token type. So my token type is either gonna be user or bot. So I want my token type as a user. So I'm going to type that and I'm going to click on save. And here I have already logged into my Slack account in my browser. So it has detected that. So I'm just going to scroll down and I'm going to click on allow to give access to my account. And I have successfully connected Slack with Pabbly Connect. Now what I need to do is I need to send a message on my Slack channel so that my team can get informed about the new lead that we have received. So for that, I have to first select my channel, and for selecting the channel, I will go back to Slack. And in this, we are using this channel of Flowdacity leads. So I'm going to use this channel and I'm going to map this in Pabbly Connect. So let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And for selecting the channel, you have to open this tab. And in this tab, you will find all the channels that are connected with your Slack account. So I'm going to use the channel of Flowdacity. So I'm going to select that. So this is going to be my channel, which is Flowdacity leads. Now I have to give the message that I want to send on my channel every time whenever I will receive a new lead. So I'm going to type my message here. So my message is going to be, we have received a new lead through Flowdacity and these are the details: name, email, service and leads needs. Connect with the leads on their email address and fulfill the requirements. So this is going to be the message that I want to send on Slack channel to my team. Now in this, I have to map my details of name, email, service and leads needs. Now I have received all these details in my trigger response of Flowdacity. So I'm going to use those details and I'm going to map those details here. And for that, I have to use mapping. So what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I have to click here ahead of my name. I'm going to give a space. Now I'm going to map the name of my lead. So for that, I have to open the response of Flowdacity. And in this, I have the name of my lead, which is test user. So I'm going to map this. Similarly, I will click here ahead of my email. I will give a space and I'm going to map my email address. So I'm going to open this response. And this is the email address, which is testuser@pabblytudes.com. So I'm going to map this. Now I will map the service that my lead wants. So I'm going to click here. I will give a space. I will open the response of Flowdacity. And this is the service which is content marketing. So I'm going to map this. And now I want to map the leads needs. So I'm going to click here. I will give a space. I'm going to open the response. And in this additional information, I have the lead needs. So I'm going to map that. So I have completed my message. Now whenever I will receive a new lead through Flowdacity, then automatically these details are going to change because I have mapped these details and I have made these details dynamic. So every time I will receive a new lead, these details are going to change according to my new lead. So this is going to be the message that I want to send on my Slack channel to my team. Now I have all these other tabs, but I don't have all these tab details. So I'm not going to fill any details here. Now I will scroll down and I'm going to click on save and send test request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have sent a Slack message automatically on my Slack channel. Now to check this, I will go to Slack, and here we can see I have received this new message on my Slack channel. So the message is, we have received a new lead through Flowdacity, and these are the details. So the name is test user, email is testuser@pabblytudes.com, and we have the service which is content marketing, and I have the lead needs which is I want more ideas for content marketing. And the message ends with connect with the lead on their email address and fulfill the requirements. So I have sent this message automatically on my Slack channel with the details of the new lead that we have received from Flowdacity. So here we can see that my connection between Flowdacity and Slack is working successfully, and whenever we will receive a new lead from Flowdacity, then automatically a message will be sent on my Slack channel with the details of the new lead that we have received from Flowdacity, so that my team can get informed about the new lead and we can connect with our leads. Now to check this in real time, I'm going to generate my new lead. So I'm going to open my typebot. So I'm going to generate new lead here. So I'm going to click again on hi. I will give a name. So my name is going to be demo user. And now I have to give an email address. So my email will be demouser@pabblytudes.com. I'm going to send this. And now I have to select the service that I'm interested in. So I'm going to select UI UX design. And now I have to tell them about my need. So my need is going to be, I want to design a landing page for my website. Now I'm going to send this. And here I have generated this new lead in Flowdacity. Now what we need to check is that whether we have sent a new message automatically on our Slack channel with these lead details or not. For that, I will go back to my Slack channel. And here we can see I have received this new message on my Slack channel. So the message is, we have received a new lead through Flowdacity, and these are the details. So the name is demo user, email is demouser@pabblytudes.com, and we have the service which is UI UX design. And the need is, I want to design a landing page for my website, and the message ends with connect with the lead on their email address and fulfill the requirements. So we have received this new message automatically on our Slack channel with the details of the new lead that we have just created in Flowdacity. So our connection between Flowdacity and Slack is working successfully. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And here we have built this connection between Flowdacity and Slack. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Flowdacity, and my trigger event was Pabbly Step Trigger. Then I have set up my action step, and my action application was Slack, and my action event was send channel message. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this using Pabbly Connect. If you need any help or if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can post them at forum.pabbly.com, or if you have any issue with the pricing of Pabbly, you can connect on this link. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.